Chair recognizes the introduction of business that is now in order. If you make a motion, please give a written copy of it to the page at your microphone to bring it to the platform. Be sure that your name, the name of your church, are attached to your motion. Under our rules, all motions are referred to the Committee on Order of Business. Please note that at this time, it is in order to make motions, but not to debate them. Microphone 2A, please state your name, your church, and your motion.
My name is Pastor Sam Fordham from Oak Bowery Baptist Church in Ohatchee, Alabama. Hebrews 10:24 tells us to consider how we may spur one another on to love and good deeds. I'm grateful to be a Southern Baptist, a part of a Great Commission organization making disciples of all nations. For us, disciple making begins when somebody is saved by the blood of Christ. It was for the glory of God and His providence that through our convention's dedication to evangelism, He made Southern Baptist the largest and most influential evangelical body in America. We have a wonderful international mission board focusing on reaching unreached around the world. We have seminaries focused on training future ministers. We have a North American mission board focused.
If you will to state your motion, please.
I'm sorry, sir. I move that we recommend that the Executive Committee study the viability of a new and separate entity for the exclusive purpose of encouraging and equipping Southern Baptist and Southern Baptist Convention churches to become effective, evangelistic, and soul-winning individuals and congregations.
Is there a second to this motion? All right. Please give a copy of your motion to a page. Thank you so much, and please bring that to the platform. Microphone 3A, will you please state your name, your church, and please give your motion.
My name is Wade Burleson. I'm a messenger from Emmanuel, Enid, Oklahoma. I move that the 2018 Southern Baptist Convention, meeting in Dallas, Texas, requests the Ethics and Religious Liberty Commission to study the feasibility of expanding ministry to SBC churches by providing an accessible and secure online resource for participating churches to help protect them from sexual predators. I further move that the ERLC report back to this convention at the 2019 annual meeting in Birmingham on the feasibility of creating and maintaining such an online verification database in a manner consistent with our traditions of church autonomy and redemptive ministry.
Is there a second to this motion? All right. Please give a copy of that motion to a page and bring it to the platform. Microphone 4A, will you please state your name, your church, and your motion?
My name is Philip Bethencourt, and I'm a messenger from Redemption City Church in Franklin, Tennessee. I move that the 2018 convention approves a task force to be appointed by the newly elected SBC president that will do three things. Number one, assess issues related to sexual assault, sexual abuse, domestic violence, and connected subjects. Number two, develop recommendations in consultation with relevant SBC entities on best practices for ministering to victims and protecting people and churches from predators. And number three, report its findings to the messengers of the 2019 SBC annual meeting in Birmingham, Alabama.
Is there a second to the motion? Please give a copy of your motion to a page and bring that to the platform. Microphone number 4B, please state your name, your church, and your motion.
My name is Marshall Osbury, pastor of the Antioch Baptist Church in Fairfax Station, Virginia. I move that the Southern Baptist Convention, beginning with its 2019 convention and thereafter, refrain from inviting publicly elected officials to speak to the convention during its annual session, with the exception of the host city mayor or the equivalent elected official to bring greetings on behalf of said city and/or to receive thanks from the convention for being the host city.
Is there a second? Please give a copy of your motion to a page and bring that to the platform. Microphone number 8A, please state your name, your church, and your motion.
My name is Ron Wilson, messenger from the Lakewood Baptist Church, Phoenix City, Alabama. Believing that the Executive Committee of the Southwestern Baptist Theological Seminary Trustee Board are honorable people, but having recently exhibited extremely poor and egregious judgment, this convention requests they resign from their trusteeship immediately.
Is there a second? Second. Please give a copy of your motion to a page and bring it to the platform. 8B. Microphone number 8B, please state your name, your church, and your motion.
My name is Jason Pamblanco. I'm a messenger from Thomasville Road Baptist Church in Tallahassee, Florida. In like manner to our brother that spoke, my motion is slightly different. I move to amend Bylaw 21, the Committee on Order of Business, to append this statement to the end of its existing verbiage. In an effort to divest the convention from the appearance of partisan politics, the committee shall refuse to allow any person holding political office at the time of the annual meeting to speak from the platform during the convention.
Is there a second? Please give a copy of your motion to a page to bring to the platform. Microphone number 8C, please state your name, your church, and your motion.
Yes, my name is David Lewis. I'm a messenger from Mount Lebanon Baptist Church. I make a motion that we as a convention unite together to become proactive for pro-life. I know that we have policies or resolutions that state that we are against abortion, but I would like to see us have some sort of motion or policy that makes us work together as a unity, as a convention, and as a Southern Baptist convention to do something that helps us work together and stands together as a convention, as Baptist churches, and even begin to work together with other denominations so that we can do something that shows that we are a people that don't just pray and sit silently, but that we go out and stand together and let our voices be heard, that we use our resources and do something to fight against the war of terrorism, against the unborn babies in this world and in our nation.
Is there a second? All right, please give a copy of your motion to a page and bring it to the platform. Microphone number 7A, will you please state your name, your church, and your motion?
My name is Tom Hatley. I am a messenger from Emmanuel Baptist Church, Global Outreach Center in Rogers, Arkansas. I move that the messengers of this convention dismiss from service the trustees who serve as the executive committee of Southwestern Baptist Theological Seminary so that new officers may be selected by that board.
Is there a second? Please give a copy of your motion to a page and please bring that to the platform. 7B. Microphone number 7B. Please state your name, your church, and your motion.
My name is Tim Overton, and I'm a messenger from Kingston Avenue Baptist Church. I move, in light of the recent moral failures of various Southern Baptist leaders, that a request be made of the Executive Committee to review and strengthen the trustee training for all SBC entities so that our institutions and their leaders are held accountable to the Bible, Baptist Faith and Message 2000, and Southern Baptist Convention.
Is there a second? Thank you. Please give a copy of that motion to a page and bring it to the platform. 7C. Microphone number 7C. Will you please state your name, your church, and your motion?
Yes, I'm Scott Gordon, messenger from the Claycomo Baptist Church in Kansas City, Missouri. I move that the messengers of the annual meeting gathered in Dallas, Texas on June 12th and 13th, 2018, express our desire that we prepare and we refrain from the extending of invitations or accepting requests from political and governmental officials to address our annual meeting, with the exception of such representative of our host city, so that we might clearly focus on the gospel ministry and mission through evangelizing the lost, discipling believers, planting churches, and deploying missionaries internationally for the sake of Christ's kingdom and the glory of his name.
Amen. Is there a second to this motion? All right, please give a copy of that motion to a page and bring it to the platform. 3B. Microphone number 3B. Please state your name, church, and motion.
My name is Steve Bailey. I'm a messenger from Calvary Baptist Church in Osceola, Arkansas. Being that we're going to be electing new officers for this convention, being that the IMB is going to be electing a new president, we need a new executive director for the SBC. I want to make this motion. I'm requesting that bylaw 10C be amended so as to require all nomination speeches for officers of the Southern Baptist Convention to include the percentage of cooperative program monies given by each nominee's church in relation to their budget. Such amendment would change the clarity and actual percentage given any candidate's church gives support to our convention. If they don't support the CP with their monies, why should we support them to lead us? This will be a standard by which messengers to the annual meeting will be able to compare candidates, their qualifications, and their actual support of the convention, whereby putting all the candidates on equal ground. The Bible says in Luke 12:48, "To whom much is given, much is required." Thank you.
Thank you. Is there a second to this motion? All right. Please give a copy of that motion to a page and bring it to the platform. 4C. Microphone number 4C. Please state your name, church, and motion.
Mr. President, my name is Lewis Richardson, and I'm a messenger from Woodlawn Baptist Church in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I move that the 2018 Southern Baptist Convention requests the chairman of the Executive Committee, in consultation with the Great Commission Council, to appoint an ad hoc committee to bring a recommendation to the 2019 annual meeting in Birmingham, Alabama, a proposal that will create a mandatory, unified new trustee orientation policy and program that will give all trustees elected by the Southern Baptist Convention the background and resources necessary to perform their duties in manner consistent with our faith and practice and specific to the institutions they will govern on behalf of the convention, which is the sole member of each entity.
Is there a second to the motion? All right, please give a copy of your motion to a page and bring that to the platform. The chair recognizes that the time for the introduction of business has expired. At this time, the executive committee will give a report, and the chair